Hello, Anderson Elementary families. I am Mrs. Payne, and I am going to be presenting to you today about our English as a New Language program here at Anderson Elementary. First of all, to start, this is a list of all of our ENL teachers and paras and home liaisons and wonderful people that we have working with us this year. Here at Anderson Elementary, Julie Chelly and Heather Hodson are working with the kindergarten first, second, and third grade all together. Ms. Carla Mendoza is the assistant or the paraeducator for Ms. Chelly, and Ms. Wendy Workman is the paraeducator for Heather Hodson. I'm Mrs. Payne again, and my fantastic paraeducator is Mrs. Lynn Pike. If you need any help with English or Spanish and you need an interpreter, that is done by Miss Maria Rivera this year. She's new to us, and I hope that you guys feel free to contact her if you have any questions. Your child is considered an English language learner because on the home language survey, you put a language other than English, which was noted on the HLS home language survey. So when you signed your child up, what language did the student learn first? What language does the student speak most often? And what language does the student speak at home? You answered Spanish or another language for one of those. We all love our kids here, and as you can see, these are some of the old pictures of some of my wonderful friends that I've had throughout the years. And we have some goals in our ENL program, and we want to make sure we help students build their ability and confidence in reading, writing, listening, and speaking in English. And we want our students to help them reach their fullest potential in their own classroom and when they come and work with us. We work to help our students succeed in school and in life. And in order to determine what level your child is speaking at for their English level, we use a test that's called the WIDA. The WIDA Access is an English exam that's required by the state of Indiana for every student who answers something other than English on that home language survey. The exam is every January or February, and if somebody's new to Indiana or they haven't taken the WIDA before and they move in from another state, then we're required to give them a screener test. As far as the scores go, when they get a score back, it's in points. If a child gets a 6.0, which is the highest score, that means that they are reaching their potential for English. And if they get a 5.0 or higher, that means that they are bridging. And once they get a 5.0 or higher, they no longer have to come with us to receive ENL services. If they get anything from a 1 to a 4.9, they still come with us, and we enjoy seeing them every day. A 1 means the student is entering. Most of the time, if they get a 1 or a 2 emerging, those students are usually just coming to the United States from a Spanish-speaking country. They don't speak much English. 3 is developing, and a 4 is expanding. It is very common for a lot of our language learners here at Anderson Elementary, K through 4th, to be either somewhere between a level 1 and a level 4. The WIDA results, after they're taken in January or February, are usually sent home with you in the report cards at the end of the school year. And this is a sample of what the WIDA report will look like for you. As you can see, we really look at the overall score, and the student's overall score was a 3. That means that they are developing. Here's one in Spanish. Every year at the beginning of the school year, we also must notify you of what services your students are getting. Most of our ENL students here at Anderson Elementary are getting pull-out classes. So every day they will come with either me or Miss Chelly or Miss Hodson and our wonderful paraeducators and receive their English language services for about 30 minutes every day. based on the WIDA, whether they're a level 1, they just got here, or a 4.9, where they're just at the edge of not having to get services and have to take the WIDA test anymore. We do have to create an individual learning plan, an ILP for those students. And these are accommodations. They're things that the teacher will do in the classroom to help your child succeed, such as give them extra time to get their work done, or if the student is really low, they might give them 10 spelling words instead of 20 spelling words like everybody else has. This is an example of an old ILP. It just gives basic information about the student, their WIDA level, accommodations. These are things that the parent can, or the teacher can do in the classroom to help the student succeed. Just some basic general information. It is super important, no matter what, that your child is at school every single day. Now, if your child is sick, be sure that you call the office and let them know that you are absent, that your child is absent. If you take them to the doctor, please send in a doctor's note. And right now with COVID, things are a little bit hectic and the information changes all the time. But if you have any questions, if your child is sick and they have any symptoms of COVID, they do have to have a COVID negative test before they can come back to school. There are lots of things that go with that. So if you have any questions about that, please call our school and talk to Miss Maria Rivera. Oh, I forgot one thing. Please make sure if your child is sick that you ask for missed assignments. My assignments, for example, are all on Canvas. So if your child is missing my class, all they have to do is get on Canvas and find their assignment for the day. I think some other teachers are doing that, but I'm not all of them. Backpacks and homework. Please check your child's backpack every day for important information. We do not require homework anymore. However, some teachers might give some extra work that they send home that they would love for your child to complete that will just help them further their education in school. It is important that your child is reading. Most teachers are not requiring, as far as I know, but many teachers would love for your child to read at home 20 minutes each day. And I love this little chart that just shows how much a child reading 20 minutes a day versus a child that reads only 1 minute a day. And you know, when you think about how many books that child has read, they've really learned a lot more than this poor kid that's only read a minute a day. Even the one that's read 5 minutes a day, it's just such a big difference. Another thing that I would like to bring up is glasses. A lot of times we have parent-teacher conferences. We've already done 10, 12 weeks of school, and the parent goes, is my child wearing glasses? Guess what? They're not. If your child wears glasses and you don't think they might be wearing them at school, it is always great to let the teacher know at the beginning of the year that they have glasses and that they should be wearing them. If you change your address or phone number, please send that in to us so that we know and have that information. It is really, really important that in an emergency we are able to contact you. I know a couple of years ago there was a bus accident and there were a couple parents that we had difficulty reaching because they did not have a correct phone number on Power School for us to contact them. So please, please make sure that you have a correct phone number and address. You can always just call Miss Maria, or you can always simply send in a note with your child, whatever is easiest for you. If you live out of the district and your child rides a shuttle bus, it is important to get your address information to Miss Maria as soon as possible, because sometimes it does take 2 or 3 days to get that bus information changed. A thing that I absolutely love is Power School, and you can download the app on your phone. Power School, and our district code is GRSX, and you get on there and you can, if you need your login information, if you need that, you can always call the office as well and talk to Miss Monique, or you can ask for Miss Maria. If they can't help, you can always contact me and I'll get you to the right person. But these are great because you can see what your child is doing in class and it's up to date. So You can click right here and you can see if what assignments they've finished and what assignments they haven't. The Power School that you need, the information you need to log on to Power School is also what you need for to register your child or children every year. It is only online and you do have to register your child every year. So keep that Power School information in a safe place, an important place that you're going to remember, like a birth certificate, where you keep your birth certificates and other important papers. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at spayne@acsc.net. You're also welcome to call Anderson Elementary School at 765-641-2092. You can always ask for Miss Maria, or you can also ask for me. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you learned a lot, and have a great day.